Paper match is a very common material used in science projects and decorations, but have you ever used it for jewelry? Making paper match beads for jewelry can be a very creative idea. Find out how, from the article written below. Paper match is a material made by combining the pulp of paper with glue or wallpaper paste, which is used as an adhesive to hold the paper together. It is a slimy paste-like substance that is obtained when newspaper or any other paper is boiled in water, and then combined with glue. This mixture hardens after a certain duration of time, like plaster or Paris, thus needs to be molded or used when freshly made. Since it is very easy to make at home, paper match can be used for various arts and crafts by both children and adults. Because of its flexibility and clean finish, it can be used to make a number of miniatures, models, projects, face imitations, and other crafts easily. The surface is usually painted in the desired manner after the match has dried, making it an excellent material for exact imitations of real objects. Other than these paper match crafts, did you know that this composite material is used to make jewelry too? Making paper match bead jewelry. Paper match is an excellent source material that can be used to create unbelievable imitation crafts. The finish of this material is as good as real, thus it is used to make science projects, construction site miniatures, models of people, animals, automobiles, etc. Another interesting use is that of making beads out of paper match for jewelry. You must have seen various kinds of beads which are round, oval, angular, etc., which are either made from stones or plastic. These beads are naturally colorful, and have limited use. But when you make paper match beads, you can create any shape of beads and color them in absolutely any pattern. In the paragraphs below, you will read all about how to make paper match beads, and use them to make colorful and trendy earrings, necklaces, bangles, etc. I am very sure you are eager, so take a look. Ingredients: newspaper, acrylic paint, boiling water, paste or glue, toothpicks, wires or strings. Directions: since you are using old newspapers and other paper scraps, make sure you tear them in smaller pieces or strips and collect them in a vessel. Make the pieces as small as you can, because making the beads will need a thin batter of paper. The next thing you do is boil some water on medium heat, and when the water is hot enough, add these pieces of paper. Stir them till the paper starts to disintegrate and become fibrous in nature. The mixture will become sticky with clots of wet paper. Now, turn off the heat and drain the paper to remove the extra liquid. Rinse this residue with cold water, and with your hands, squeeze out the excess water. Place this squeezed form of paper in another bowl and add some paste or glue to it. Mix till a thick paste of paper is obtained. Since this is the most flexible form of paper match, you need to make tiny balls of the material before it hardens. So, take a small amount of match in your palm and mold it into balls. Use a toothpick and pierce it through each bead to make a hole. Make as many beads as you can and place them in a plate or tray to dry off. After about 30 minutes, the paper match beads are dried and ready to be used. Now use the acrylic paint to coat each bead in any desired color. You can create patterns on the beads, depending on what type of jewelry you wish to make. Let the beads dry for another 10 minutes. Put the wire or string through the beads, to make either earrings, necklaces or any other jewelry. You can add other smaller beads, to accentuate the color and pattern of these paper match beads, as well. With these easy steps on making paper match beads, I hope you enjoyed reading them. So, use them to make your own personal jewelry. Isn't this an interesting business idea for you to think about?